Your first videos are going to suck, and that's okay. This is day 3 of documenting my journey of building my coaching program for video creatives. So today I don't have any calls booked, but I have been messaging a few people who have shown interest in my program and following up with people and trying to generate new leads, as the business people say. But this video is going to be a quick one, and it's about you sucking at making videos and how that's a good thing. Even when I started making videos, I sucked. I think that's normal. Whenever you start something new, you're not gonna be good at it. That's just the reality of it, okay? When I first started playing guitar, I sucked. Using Premiere, YouTube videos, using a camera, I sucked. Heck, even your last video might suck. My last video, episode 3 of this series, I thought I was doing the smart thing, and I left my camera on auto ISO, thinking that, hey, you know what? I'm gonna be running, gunning, just shooting here and there and there. I gotta be quick. I don't wanna think about all the tech stuff on the camera. And yeah, that was a mistake. Actually, you know what? Let me make sure that this is not on auto. Okay, we're good. We are good. Hey, I just want to take a quick moment to say thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. The whole point of my channel is to help video creatives level up their skills and strengthen their creative mindset to help them tell their stories and express their creativity here on YouTube. I love the craft of video, whether that's script writing, filming, or editing. I've been doing it for nearly 20 years, and I would love to help you out. If you'd want further support on your YouTube video creative journey, check out the link in the description below for more information. Thanks again. Now back to the video. I think a lot of creative people are obviously so, we have this perfectionist mindset. I got it too. I struggle with that, as I mentioned on the first video. And it is very normal, right? I think maybe because I am close to 40 and, I still care about aesthetics or whatever and looking good, but I also don't. I don't care. I really don't care how people perceive me. It just doesn't matter to me. I do care about putting effort into work and making my work as good as possible because that's what I want to do. I'm also working against the clock here. It is 2:24. I gotta leave to pick up my daughter in a few minutes. But in honor of documenting my daily journey, you know what? Today, honestly, it doesn't feel like I have a business. Not yet, anyways. It just feels like another Wednesday, and I am trying my best to book calls and to generate interest. I spent a lot of this morning editing a video that I put out on Instagram and shared on YouTube. So here's a little preview of that video. You're never ready. Essentially, they are little clips that I took from episode 1 of this video series. And as you can see, I use Premiere. I've been using Premiere for, I don't know, almost over a decade for sure. My core belief on video editing tools is that one is not better than the other. They have certain things that could be better than another. Obviously DaVinci Resolve, I've never really dabbled around with it too much, but by and large, everyone says that it's the best color grading software, and I'm sure it is. But I'm just so used to using Premiere. Again, I've been using it probably longer than some people have been alive. Oh God. In my program, I do use Premiere, and that's how I will be showing how to edit. And I am the believer that, there are fundamentals of editing that can apply to any editing software. But because I am using Premiere specifically, I'm debating whether I should just limit it to people who want to use Premiere, because that's what I know how to use really, really well. And I just think if somebody was using a different software, I don't know the ins and outs of all the other editing software out there. That's just the reality. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I really do believe that there are fundamentals of editing that can be applied to editing to any software. But yeah, maybe I just limit it to people who want to learn how to use Premiere and want to get better at it. So now if you are a Premiere user, this custom keyboard shortcut like literally changed how I edit, made me so much faster. And that's this right here, the Add Edit keyboard shortcut. I think originally that was on Control or Command K, but I moved it to E because I do a lot of QW edits, and having E right there to place an edit, oh my gosh, just made things so much faster. It's crazy. Aside from all my fears of starting a business, the other thing that I'm thinking about is how, the quality of these videos, like they are so run and gun. They are so just plop a camera on a tripod. I try to make the shots look somewhat nice and try to make the composition somewhat decent. And, like I'm using like just some cheap ass lights, but, that's just the reality, right? That is how I make videos. This is how I do it. And yeah, obviously when I used to work at agencies and stuff like that, we had way more gear and like a lot more money and more fancy tools. But, I don't have that. And that's totally fine with me. Like I enjoy the freedom of creating what I want, when I want, and how I want. But there is a part of me also that feels like, oh, you know what, this isn't as polished and as well, I don't know, executed or whatever it is. But that is actually, that feeling is also what I love about YouTube, because I don't have to worry about those things, but I still do want a level of quality. And so I do hope that these videos still have value to you. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Just like how your first YouTube videos will suck, the first time I'm starting a business, I can't say that I'm sucking at it, That's just the reality. And I'm being honest, and it kind of hurts to say, and it's kind of scary to be honest. But I also know that just like learning anything, you gotta push through it, right? The first time I learned how to play guitar, for any guitarists out there, playing guitar for the first time, it hurts. Those are steel strings on there. They hurt. But you just love creating, you just loved music, right? And your love for the thing transcends the pain. And so that's what I have to think about in terms of my business and documenting this whole thing and just being completely honest with this piece of technology. But I also know that I'm not just talking to the camera. I know that you are on the other side, right? And I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for even just watching this thing. You literally can be anywhere else doing anything else, but you're watching this video of me doing this thing. And so for that, I am very, very grateful. Just like how I had to go through the pain of learning guitar in the very beginning, I just had to go through these early pains of starting a business. And I know that is, the general consensus, and everyone says that starting a business is hard. And I'm sure that there are mistakes that I'm doing. But at the same time, I feel like I'm doing what I can with the time that I have. So with that said, yeah, I think that is it for today's video.